Dom again, I'm back. Last video we talked about the benefits of skeletal muscle in terms of injury prevention, slip, trip, break, hip, all that type of stuff. Let's jump into number 2. The impact of skeletal muscle mass on just the metabolism. Let's go into it. The relationship between skeletal muscle mass and our metabolism, it's complex. It's not just A, B, C, D. Everyone is going to tell you that, and it's that fucking simple. It's bollocks. We're all different. We're all different shapes, sizes, whatever. Our metabolism, our ability to burn calories, we're going to talk about that too, is different. It is not that fucking simple. You and I are eating the same diet, the same calories, the same doing everything, following the same walking patterns, following the same lifting, blah, blah, blah. Our results will be different. Get that into your head. It is not that fucking simple, which is why I always say, start where you're at. Figure out what works for you and you do you. Copying someone else's bullshit, the 22-year-old who's running around with fake tits, booty shorts clacked up their asshole, or some dude standing there pretending he's washboarding his fucking abs, it ain't gonna work. Wait till they get older. Then they might wake up and realise. Wait till they have kids and then suddenly sleep fucks them up. Wait till see how they realise. But let's explore metabolism. Let's have a look. There are 3. Let's talk about calorie burning. That will be 1. Number 2, we'll talk about glucose regulation, i.e. the energy that is stored in your body. And number 3, fat oxidation. Funny word, that's the burning of the fat. Let's talk about those. Calorie burning. Skeletal muscle is metabolically active. It's a tissue that needs to be used, that needs to be fueled. Pretty straightforward. It requires energy to keep what we got, to maintain it, and it also requires energy for us to repair it when we're breaking it down by doing the strength training we talked about in the last video. Muscles burn calories even at rest. Yes, fat lazy Ned over there sitting on his ass doing sweet fuck all still burns calories doing jack all. He's got to stay alive. Therefore, all of this contributes to your basal metabolic rate or your base rate. Increasing a muscle mass by doing things like getting stronger, doing resistance training, right? Stimulation, adaptation, all those fancy terms that the PTs like to use to confuse. Overall, they will elevate the energy expenditure and therefore they will aid in your weight management and therefore that will help a bit of an uptick. And the metabolism is going to go, I got to keep going, I got to keep fueling, I don't got to keep slowing down. Individuals with higher muscle mass tend to therefore have a higher metabolic rate. That's a good thing. And therefore, that helps them to better utilize the calories that they are consuming, which is why when you're seeing a jacked bodybuilder or a CrossFitter who's smashing out multiple workouts in a day, or your favorite AFL football player, NFL basketball player, the energy that they go through, that's why they can sit down and scoff down 5,000 to 6,000 calories in a day. They're utilizing it. You sitting at home surfing with Ned the Fred can't do that. Glucose regulation. Skeletal muscle plays a role in this. It controls it. It helps distribute. It helps balance the energy. Muscle tissue utilizes glucose. It is also a storage facility for the glucose that your body will produce by breaking down that food. It's a primary source during a physical activity. Yep, that's where it goes to first. And therefore that also helps regulate your blood sugar levels. So if you're a skinny fuck with no weight on you, no muscle on you, your blood sugar regulation is up the shitter. Insulin sensitivity also improves. Pre-diabetic, please listen in. Increasing your muscle mass will help aid in this. End of story, XYZ, ABC, apostrophe, exclamation mark, fucking it works. It therefore reduces the risk, doesn't stop it, but it will reduce the risk of things like metabolic disorders like type 2 diabetes, and therefore walking around giving yourself a jab for the rest of your goddamn life. Regular exercise, the moving stuff, also helps promote the glucose uptake into the muscles and therefore enhances our overall metabolic health. All of these things are good things, people. Move a little bit more. Fat oxidation. Fancy term. Skeletal muscle contributes to the fat metabolizing, breaking down, being used as fuel, and therefore aids in your weight management. Funny that. Active muscle utilizes fatty acids as a fuel source during prolonged periods of activity, therefore promoting better oxidation. Therefore, higher muscle mass increases the capacity for your body to burn the fat, facilitating a leaner body. We don't melt fat away, people. That is bullshit. We breathe it out. When it is oxidized and broken down, that's where it goes. You don't just suddenly shit it out either, but it oxidizes and therefore is pushed out through our breath. Resistance training enhances what we call lipid metabolism, leading to improved fat utilization and therefore storage. So this muscle stuff, it's more than just looking good. Skeletal muscle, finally, significantly influences our metabolism, impacts our calorie burning, our glucose regulation, our fat oxidation, and therefore if we prioritize those activities that support all that, support muscle growth, support maintenance, repair, rehab, all of that type of stuff, we're down the path of better metabolic health. Go figure. As we get older, it's not just about looking good, is it?